Yes, yes, of course, I know. Oh, okay. I have to go. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Here we are again. In our today's lesson, we will continue reviewing grammatical tenses. And now it's time to deal with expressing the past. Yes. In video number 1 and video number 2, we have finished expressing the present. And now let's talk about how English-speaking people, how do we express the past? Of course, our little helper, Mary, is here. Mary, show yourself. Everybody, hello. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you too, Miss Annie. How are you? Oh my God, Mary, beautiful. I just love your ponytail. I love your hair, and you have very fancy glasses as well. Lots of changes, darling. What's been going on in your life? The school is almost over. So I kind of changed a little bit, have a little bit more time for myself. And you like my glasses? Yeah, I'm actually imitating you from the last time. Seriously? Oh, that's a compliment, Mary. Thank you so much. But all the jokes aside, darling, we need to start explaining the past. Are you ready? Yes. Okay. So here we are. When we talk about expressing the past in English language, we also have, just as in the present, we have 4 grammatical tenses in the past. The first one, of course, is past simple. Then we have past continuous. And we have past perfect simple and past perfect continuous. So what is the most important thing that we need to know about expressing the past when we talk about past simple? Listen to this definition. Action, oh, sorry, no cap locks. Action happened in the past and is finished in the past and has nothing to do with the present. Why this? Why is this so important? That action which happened in the past and of course is finished in the past has nothing to do with the present. Do you know? Maybe we can ask our little lady. Mary, what do you think? What's the reason for this definition? Well, I think if action happened in the past, and has something to do with the present, it immediately, automatically becomes present perfect. Am I right? Yes. Yes, exactly. So that is the reason why this definition is so important. Action happened in the past, finished in the past, and has nothing to do with the present. The same thing is important for past continuous. The same thing is important for past perfect simple. And the same thing is important for past perfect continuous. So has nothing to do with the present. Next definition or next important thing about past simple is it is not important how long the past action was, which immediately means that for past continuous, it is important how long the past action was. It is important. For example, let me immediately give you an example so that you can see the difference between them. Right? Past simple is something like this. I walked my dog yesterday. Right? And when it is important how long the past action was, example is something like this. I was walking my dog for 2 hours yesterday. So that's the main difference between past simple and past continuous. Now we can go to past perfect. Well, for past perfect, look at this. We must have 2 actions in the past. All right. So we need to rewrite the first definition a little bit. Actions happened in the past, finished in the past, and have nothing to do with the present. So we must have 2 actions in the past. 1 action happened first, which means that it is older. And 1 action happened second, which means that it is younger. So 1 action is older and 1 action is younger. Older action, of course, is always past perfect. And younger action can be past simple or past continuous. All right. So the same thing is with past perfect continuous. Actions happened in the past, finished in the past, and have nothing to do with the present. And the same thing. We must have 2 actions in the past. 1 action is older, which means it happened first. And that action is always past perfect. And 1 action is younger, which means it happened second. And that action can be past simple or past continuous. Now, what is the difference? Okay, just a moment to separate them nicely so that you see everything clearly. All right, so now we come to the difference between past perfect simple and past perfect continuous. I guess you probably know already what's the difference. Yes, it is not important how long the older action was. It is not important, which means that for past perfect continuous, it is important how long the older action in the past was. Now it's time that I give you examples, right? Example for past perfect simple. After I had lived in Hong Kong, I moved to Japan. So the first action was Hong Kong, and the second was Japan. right? Now let's go to past perfect continuous. Here, it is important how long the older action was. After I had been living in Hong Kong, I moved to Japan. And to make it even more clear, let's say for 2 years. So here we have older action that lasted for some time, and we have younger action. Let me show you the situation where the younger action also lasted for some time. Something like that. After I had been living in Hong Kong for 2 years, I was living in Japan for 6 months. Here we can see that both of these actions lasted for some time, and it is important how long. So we will both put them into past, are both in continuous tenses. All right. So additionally, what can we put here? Well, if we talk about past simple, maybe we can add something like we can use only one action in the past. So here it is possible. Only one. All right. And the same goes for past continuous as well. We can use only one action in the past. But for past perfect simple and past perfect continuous, that is not possible. We must have two actions in the past. All right. Is there anything else that we should know when we talk about expressing the past in English language? Actually, yes. We must talk about relationships in the past. So there are different grammatical relationships, of course, grammatical relationships between different actions in the past, and they can be, for example, simultaneous actions. They can be one action interrupted the other action, or one action older and one action younger. So, for example, if we talk about simultaneous actions in the past, they are something like this. While I was cooking, my sister was washing the dishes. And my mother was watching the movie. And my father was walking our dog outside, and so on and on. Simultaneous actions. After that, we have relationship between actions in the past where one action interrupted the other action. For example, when I was relaxing by the pool, you called. And the last one is one action is older and one action is younger. For example, after I had graduated high school, I found my first job. Well, with this, I believe that we have talked about everything in a very simple, clear, and short way. um, we have everything about how to express the past in English language. I've really tried to make it super easy for you, but at the same time, for you to be able to have a perception of what's going on in English past. Yes. Do you have any questions, Mary? Mary, what are you doing? Oh my God, I am just following all this. I mean, I did know most of these things, but this is so nice to see it all in colors and, so clear in this timetable. Very, very nice. I am happy with all of these explanations. Okay, well, to cut the long story short, I believe that this is everything you needed. And now, together with the first and the second video and the first 2 pages, now with these 2 pages and 4 pages and 3 videos, you have everything you ever needed to know about expressing the present and also expressing the past. In the comments of this video, you will have my email address. And if you want to have these papers, just write me an email and I will attach it to you. Okay. Take care of yourself. Have a great day. Bye-bye, people. Bye-bye.